Well, we're going through this again. Okay. So to run through this again, we already know what this happens. Or we don't have to read it, we already know what happens. God's the Ash. Yeah, we've seen this. Can't see a damn thing. Though it did look really awesome, so I'm not worried about having to see it twice. Just keep going! All the lights have gone out, except for our little light there. Oh yeah! Go for it, Max. Art channel, yes. That sounds great. Right down there with books and music, art, film. Wait, music TV film? Is art not part of the music, art, film? I don't remember. It really is the last time, you're right. Previously! Is everyone here, you shout? Yes. That's the problem. We couldn't find Juno. Ivan darts ahead with his own light, the rest follow. Hurry, shouts Ivan. We decided to separate into two groups to try to music, film, TV. Okay. Perfect. Yes, go ahead and add an art, Max. I am totally fine with that. Separate into two groups to search a larger area. The reason that we decided this was because we feel like we don't have very much time. I think we only had 2 days left on the timer before we encountered the serpent. Before Arborong runs out of food. Or before the darkness reaches Arborong, I think is the timer, actually. So given that we don't have much time, we need to move. Actually, I don't know how my group knows that they have 14 days to start with, but... oh, wait. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place right now. Yes, put it under content creation. If that's where the music, film, TV one is, then go ahead. Yep. Oh, unless you're saying... Sorry, I'm talking to Max now. Unless you're saying it's for art that we ourselves are creating. We, the chatters. I was thinking it was a place to, like, talk about your favorite Botticelli or something. Yeah, put it, if it's for created content, then put it under content creation. That's fine. Pop culture and pets. There, okay. Let's see. Soon you admit it's impossible to know if you're heading in the right direction. Right. So Juno apparently had some kind of premonition that the darkness was almost upon Arborong. I remember her saying something about that. She saw something about Arborong. She told Ivor about it. So I think it's reasonable to say that they know that they're under a time crunch. And that's why we said we're going to separate into two groups to search a larger area, with the idea being that we can maybe find Juno in half the time it might take if we stayed as one group, coming back and forth. Alfred protested. She didn't have any better ideas, though. She takes half the ravens while you go with Ivan and the others, careful to keep each other in sight. A shrill shout in the distance is followed by ringing weapons. This is where we left off. You race toward the light to discover the broken body of Bach at the feet of warped dredge. They jumped us in the dark, shouts Falgard, blood streaming down his arm. Yeah, so the reason that this fight seems impossible is I don't know who we're up against, but so much of our party is injured. And if you don't remember, injury means that for every day that you need to heal, that's negative strength for that number. So -2, yeah, Bach's gone, man. -3, he won't be Bach. Two. Man. Does Stitch have to stay in the party this time? No. So I think I want Spar in the group. Remind me what you do, old man. I've forgotten. Oh, right. His insults. Yeah. Move to the last place of the enemy initiative queue. Always keep him in the back of your mind. Yep. That's the best place for him. Exalts his targets to feats of strength and heroism. He rewards buff an ally for 1 round, adding 1 damage for every 2 strength the enemy is above the target ally. Yeah, that's a tough one to use. I gotta remember that though. Scald's Song. Character adds 1 willpower to all allies if standing within 1 tile of an ally who delivers a killing blow. That could be handy, actually, in this fight, given that we're all just beat to hell. 10 points and a heroic title. Okay, let's see. What heroic title would make sense for you, Apostate? Rupture. Umbrage. Disease. Okay, first, let's do that. And then handcrafted goodies is up. Thanks, Max. That's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what people contribute to that. The Oathmaker is determined to the point of zealotry. Others may question the fanaticism, but not the result. Willpower, willpower regen. Power and armor regen. Foolish. Some shake their heads in disbelief that the foolish still lives, but where does one draw the line between bravery and foolishness? Strength at the cost of armor. Strength at the cost of only 1 armor, though. Last man standing. More armor. Armor regen per turn. The Unbent. Willpower resist. Strength resist. The Whisper. Less aggro. Ah, that would actually be good for you, wouldn't it? Twice Born. Death seems to hold no sway over the infamous Twice Born, who turns aside killing blows as others do a child's. Yeah, I think the Whisper makes the most sense. Let's go with that. Less aggro and 1 movement. Though I thought maybe I would save that for the extra movement. My thinking was save that for the Backbiter. Who's my current Backbiter? Petrus, I think, has Backbiter ability. But Petrus already has a title. Ah, fuck it. Just do it. Okay. Bercy, you're up for promotion, huh? 21. Ivor. Already got rank 3 there. Already got rank 3 there. Rank 3 there. Rank 3 there. Trying to think how best to use these remaining. You know what? Even though Folk is going to be at a -2, I think I'm going to keep her in the party because she doesn't take any strength damage until her shield busted, so she could actually, she's a pretty good tank. Maybe I'll use her instead of Spar, but I just promoted Spar, didn't I? No, I didn't. I didn't promote Spar. Nah, what am I talking about? Promoted Apostate. Gotta remind myself what your... Yeah, that's right. Drunkenness. 3 strength attack, 3 break. Maybe we promote Alfroon? Ivan. God, Ivan's... Who knows the last time we could... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do Ivan. Let's go with that. Valgard. He's hurt. Death's messenger. Okay, let's try it. I don't think I'm gonna like this. 15. Don't have 15. What about you, Folka? Where are you at? 15 for you too. 10. Ah, rats. Okay, fine. I don't have enough. Whatever. Alright, here goes, guys. Let's see what the situation is here. Took us 11 minutes, but we're actually caught up to where we left off last time. Don't think I'm gonna like this. I see something. I think we found her, says Ivan. You're not the only ones, says Folka. Alright, let's get a load here. Well, good news is there's not a ton of them. There's poor Juno. Bad news is that there's slightly more than we would like to have to handle now. What the fuck is that? Oh, we're on top of the ice. That's a beast swimming under the ice. I thought it was a shadow of something. I was like, oh crap, is something falling out of the sky on me? So we got slingers. Scourge. Borer, I hate those things. Grunt. Stone Singer. Stone Guard. That's gonna mess with my mind the entire time we're doing this fight. Okay, I'm just trying to get people out of the way here. I have an idea. Don't know if it's a good one or not. I'll put Bercy up here and think maybe he can get an attack on these two or this guy and that guy quickly before one of them goes and gets to him. That's stupid, isn't it? Because one of them will surely go. Get to him before he gets to go. Alright, let's try this. Let's try it. I do not know about this. Drunk and injured. Ivor doesn't care, man. He's here to fuck shit up. Oh, I forgot to look and see who goes when. Ah, rats. Okay, let's check it out now, though. So the Slinger goes next. Then their Stone Singer. Then their other Slinger. Then that nasty piece of work. Then that guy. Then the Grunt. The Grunt goes last. Glad that guy goes last. That's good. Late. Anyway. I wish I would have put Percy within reach of him. I don't know. This, I feel like the start of this fight could make or break here. Hey Charlie, I'm doing well. How are you? We're doing an unusual late Saturday stream. Does not often happen, this one. You can't do anything right now, can you? I'm actually not moving you hardly anywhere. You're just gonna take one tiny little step. Okay. Ah, good. Hunkered down. That's good. Okay. Oh, no. Charlie, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's crap. That sucks, man. Sorry. That's pretty rough. I think I'm gonna have Percy just sit too. This is weird. I feel like I'm wasting turns. I am wasting turns, but I think it makes the most sense, actually. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go there. Ride the lightning, baby. Ugh. I've been trying to keep everybody away from that thing because I know that it's going to come popping up and destroy some armor. No, that's quite alright, Charlie. It's totally understandable. Sorry to hear that you're having such a rough time, man. It's pretty harsh. Concussed. 20% chance to miss on the next turn. Oh, he could reach Alfern, couldn't he? Uh-oh. Okay, what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna have to get kind of close, dude, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Yeah. I'm glad you were able to hang out with us this evening. I'm with Max. Oh, hi Thomas. Sorry. Didn't see. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen before Ivan. I didn't see you come in. Thomas, glad to see that you're a viewer of mine for some time. That's very nice to hear. Glad to have you in the stream. It's awesome. Okay, the grunt's going next, and I cannot get to him. But after the grunt goes this guy. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with this guy. Hopefully we hit. I don't think I've ever played an X-Bone. There, that's nice. Nicely done. Oh dear. Man, I'm liking the hunker down. That's great. Hang on a second. No, don't even do that. Just go there. Oh, fuck. Ivan didn't even get another turn. I didn't think anybody else was going to get to him before I got him to have another turn. Shit. It's bad use of Ivan there. For just a few points of damage that he did. Ugh. Kill the Stone Singer, which will bump that guy up. I want to kill the Stone Singer? I probably do, because the Stone Singer can heal armor. Okay, let's do it. That's the first hit that's actually done any damage on. Well, done any serious damage. Excuse me. On old Ivor. Alright, got an idea. Go there. First, do that. And then, just because you can, do it again. Okay, now, attack him and do as much damage as you can. Strength damage, I mean. Look out for that guy. He might actually go down to Alfred, I'm not sure. Nope, he's going for Bercy. Nope, he might be going for... Okay, he went for Bercy. Wow, that was, oh my god. 9 points of armor damage, huh? Ride it again. Yeah, that sucks. Kill that one if you can. Worked. Shit, Percy's not going to be worth anything after that. Oh. Okay, he didn't attack Percy. That's fine. There. Music's intense all of a sudden. There, that was a hit on Percy. That sucks. Such a weird fight. Okay. It is going well. It's going a little backwards, though. Ivan went down the very first turn. Well, his second turn, before he got a second turn. Percy, who's supposed to be my mop-up guy, is completely worthless. I'm gonna get Percy out of the way. What? The hell just happened there? He's almost dead, you idiot. What happened? What the fuck? Now he's dead. What happened there? He took a step and lost 4 health. I don't understand that. But okay. I mean, it is going well, but I've got 2 injuries to people that I couldn't afford injuries to. Spoke too soon, yeah. Thanks, Pelican. Oh, rats. Get to him, huh? Okay, I got an idea. This is a stupid idea. No, it's a stupid idea. My idea for a second was block Apostate. I could Lightning Orb him, but it would only do, if I use both of them, it would only do 2 points of damage, so it's not going to kill him. My thinking was guard Stonesinger. He can try to do his kill all dredge with less than 8 hit points thing. Assuming that Folka could get down here to do some damage to this guy. And kill all 3 of them at once. But the slingers could hit him. He has to have an uninterrupted turn to be able to cast it. The slingers could hit him through Ivor's block. So that wouldn't do too much good. Instead, let's just go here. Go there. What is... There are little markers in the... I didn't even notice those. Little markers on the map. What the hell are those? I did not see those before. That thing, the eye. There's been one right there, too, that Percy walked on. Alright, well... Since you got it, you might as well use this. you're done. Folka cannot get to that guy. Alright. She doesn't have a willpower to give up. So I'm actually going to do this. These things are setting traps. Okay, I wondered what it was because they weren't doing damage sometimes, and I couldn't... I was like, why would they just waste their turn like that? They're setting traps. Damn! I was not paying enough attention to see that that was happening. Was that another trap and I just didn't see it? These things are sneaky. Let's see if we can't walk you out of range of anybody else. Do you have to have a range on Rupture? No. So you can actually go way the hell back here. Cast it. Maybe you're out of range? No, I don't actually need that. I just need the one. Let's see if this actually works. Oh wait, what does Strength of Will do? Target heals. I don't want to heal. Nice one. Willpower back. Okay. If Apostate can go next, which he should, all these guys will die. I kind of want to just rest and see what happens. Oh, he kind of fucked Folka up there for a second, but that was awesome. I mean, I could stick Spar in there and Castaway. We're just too banged up. Flee. I was not paying attention to those traps. Ivan's been injured. And Bercy's been injured. I think both got the maximum 3 days, too. 12 or now. You find Juno's body laying out on the ice. She is mangled, barely recognizable. Grotesque. Spar says, no coming back from that. Oh, Spar, right. If the serpent and the foal didn't kill her, the slag did. Valgard says, not to mention she's just been laying out in the darkness. Who knows how long? Ooh, yeah, she's being warped. This is the end, isn't it? We failed. What do we do? Ivan? Yeah, let's ask Ivan. Juno was telling us we have to protect him, so clearly he knows something. Or we hope he knows something. Ivan says nothing is over. Ivan's face and voice are expressionless, but tears streak his cheeks. Wait, what did that say? I was gone too quickly. Ivan says we take her to the White Tower. Ivor, please pick her up. Doesn't sound like a request. Plus 22 renown. Oh, okay. For some reason. Yikes! What does this mean? Does this mean we lose? Darkness lurches upon the dome of light, stretched thin above the city by menders weaving fast stitches. Riots ripple through the slender spaces between people packed tightly together, and the warped, ligature defenses testing them. It finally sinks in just how many dead rest in Arborong now. This is really the beginning of the end, isn't it, you grieve? Alio says, the long ship's finally sinking, so to speak. All's left to do is bail till our arms grow weak. Feel those old, nagging survival needs scratching at your thoughts. Food, water, shelter. What does this mean? We're out of time. Funeral, heroes, market. There's still a functioning market? Let's see. There is. Gods. Well, there's still a functioning market. It doesn't have any food. This party's in great shape. Man, what I wouldn't give to have like one or two of these guys down in the hole with me. Still got to pay for that. Yeah, we're trying to fight off the darkness, sir. Can we please just have that for free? Okay, so here's what I'm wondering. Ivan, Ivor, Juno, they didn't get to the White Tower before we ran out of time. Does this mean that the game is ending now? And I don't get to see what would happen if I reached the White Tower in time? I mean, funeral, that sounds pretty climactic. Or at least like a resolution. Ugh, let's find out. Here we go. They came from all parts of Arborong, carrying their dead. An enormous longship, the king won't be needing it anymore, was hoisted up to the Black Rock Plateau. Never mind the hassle, this is tradition. Arranged within the longship, many hundreds of bodies rest, ready for the afterlife, ready for peace amongst the stars. Their struggles are over. Hear all this from the orator, declaring the last rites, preparing to set the longship ablaze. Oddleif looks at peace amongst them. Oh yeah, Oddleif's dead. Just one of many. Oh, we're remembering Rook here. Such a thing is heartbreaking. You wonder if sacrificing herself to protect you was part of her plan all along. You breathe heavily but refuse to cry. Fires are lit. Special bundles laid along the ship's edge tint the flames in different colors, a gleaming rainbow rising toward the sky. And a bridge for brave souls. You imagine the ship drifting out to sea as the fire burns low. The solemn audience begins to pile stones and soil atop to form the traditional tumulus. I think a speech is in order. Quiet prayer to myself. This is a time where people need a pick-me-up. The end of the world. Have I ever played Thea the Awakening? I have not. I don't know if I've even heard of it, honestly. A feast seems kind of like a waste of time. Like, we're all about to die. Do we really want to take the time to get a feast together? Let's just give a speech. To those who knew and believed in your banner, you raise it high. The exact words drift from your thoughts as soon as they're said. But the rest of the caravan graciously cheers the ending. The gods would weep if we did not outlive them, and we outlive them still. Now it is we who speak for the dead. Their names and their deeds, gods be damned, they will not be forgotten. The speech is always good. Thanks. Plus 20 renown. Alio puts his hand on your shoulder. His eyes are red, some combination of drinking and grieving. There's a smile on his lips. Alio says, I can only imagine how hard all this must be for you. I didn't know Oddleif like you did, but it hurts my heart that she's left us. Still, I can't stay sad. Where I look, I don't see the dead. I see all those who live on instead. Alio stands quietly beside you, deep in thought. Can't help yourself from rhyming, can you? That sounds kind of, not cruel. It sounds kind of dismissive at this point. The dude is, we're all grieving. Do we really have to be like, can't help yourself from rhyming, can you? Maybe there'd be an interesting conversation from this, but that sounds like a smart question. So let's just move on. Alio says, I suppose we must. The Menders shouldn't be left alone on the walls, and there's already a murmur spreading through the clans of not enough food to go around. Let says, sometimes it feels like too much. Alio says, the true hero comes reluctantly. Though we move on now with shuffling feet, our hearts will forever be incomplete. Apparently the speech was, satisfying. Menders and outskirts. What does this mean? Does choosing one preclude me from choosing the other? Why is outskirts even an option? I understand. Alio mentioned the Menders. I don't know why outskirts is there. That's where the rioting is happening, presuming. It's all on fire. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Assuming that one of these means I can't do the other, which should I choose? The fact that Alio mentioned the Menders makes me think I should do that. But who knows? I'll let my audience advise me. Republican votes Menders. Give it another 10-15 seconds or so. Actually, should I maybe do some promotion while I'm waiting for responses? Ooh, that's tempting. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, Petrus does have run through. Okay, but he already had a title, so... Max votes outskirts. Well, shit, Max. Now it's 1-1. Jayza, you got an opinion? Anybody else out there? Anyone? Sure. Don't have enough. Right, okay. Gosh, I don't know. I'm trying to think how best to use these. That's fine. Just leave it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. I'm not going to promote anybody else for now. I'll save the points. Okay, so we had 1 vote for Menders, 1 vote for Outskirts. Nobody else is chiming in, so it's up to me. You know what? I've got my dice here. I'm going to roll a 6-sided die. 1 through 3 is Menders, 4 through 6 is Outskirts. 1. I don't know if you can see that or not. 1. Max says Outskirts, skirt, skirt. No, you're having trouble typing. That's okay. That looked funny. Whatever the heck it was you were saying. So 1 through 3 was Menders, right? That's what we'll do. Menders are spread out evenly along the walls, each overlapping the light created by the next. Guards with distant expressions stand watch between them. Around their feet are piles of warped dredge and men alike. They're starting to scale over the bodies on the other side of the wall, says Zephyr, some small disgust in her voice. As if to prove the point, a Mender yells when more warped rise into view. Hurry! Beckons Zephyr. Holy shit. That happened fast. Why the fuck did that happen so fast? It didn't happen that fast for Ivor's party. Like Alfrune, you can see how she was starting to be warped, but she didn't get warped that fast. That's crazy. Low willpower build. Yeah, his character sheet was a mess. That's pretty good. Alright, this is the party. This is what we're doing here. Alright, Bastion. Let's hope that you can roll to 1. Uh-huh. Let's hope that you can do this, dude. Keep the warped away from the Menders. Easier said than done, says Saga. Well, this is a fucked up layout. Where are my Menders? Where are the Menders? These are the Menders? I thought it was going to be like last time when they were in my party. It's chaos up here. Alright, It fails with a negative modifier will do that to you, yep. Spell blows up in your face, you get instantly turned into warped. Okay, I think this is how I'm going to do this. Warped bear. God, those things suck. Eight, 10, 14, 15. Slinger. So watch for traps. At least there's no big fuckers. The bear is the biggest worry. I'm gonna go like that. Okay, what's their order here? Slinger goes first. Setting traps for sure. Then the grunt in the very back. Then the horseborn. Then the stone singer. Then that grunt. Then the bear. Okay. I believe in a thing called love. The darkness had truly arrived. Their spaceship had landed. Okay, I'm gonna do the whole play it conservative game, and I'm not gonna go any farther forward than I need to. Yep. We're gonna take our time here. Now, Hakon could get a kill here, couldn't he? And that bear would be able to reach him, though. I have to get Hakon a little bit forward because I don't want him blocking these guys forever. That guy goes before the bear. Maybe he'll move up here and block the bear's path to Hakon. Do you think? God, I don't... Alright. The plan was to take it slow. Let's stick with the plan. Stick with the freaking plan. Even if that means the guys in the back are going to be blocked a little bit. Poisoned or anything? Pinned. Movement is reduced. Okay. Okay, you're gonna do... What does that do? What does that do? Hopeful. Right, adjacent to Hakon. Got it. Okay, you're gonna do Overwatch. Sure, what the hell. Ah, 2. Oh, okay, just 1. Fine. The bear is up next. Don't get within reach of the bear. Can the bear... Bear cannot go to that square anyway, so he wouldn't be able to hit you, even if he could hit diagonally. But then that guy's gonna get to go... okay. So we're going to be even with Bastion there. Or did I not want to pull you even with Bastion because I wanted... Oh, shit, because I wanted you to be able to get up there to the bear. Fuck. Ah! Okay, you're not a dredge. You're not a dredge. Can you do that one dredge attack thing? Do you want to do armor break? Knock back to all adjacent enemies doing armor break damage. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, only to adjacent units. Oh, I don't want to do it to... No, I don't want to knock you back. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. That'd be crazy. Drum fire it is. Hang on. Wait. All the way there? I don't know. Sure, go with Hog Wild. Okay. Nope, they're not even gonna bother with Trap, they're just gonna fuck us up. Thinking actually I want Trigby Petrus to be able to reach this guy before he gets to go. It would be blocking Hakon. It's just too frickin' tight up here. Yeah, I think you're gonna wait right there. No. But then, I also want Alette to be able to move up. She could move up to the right there, couldn't she? Okay, Hakon, you're gonna hang back. This might be crazy. See, Trippy, remember what you do? Causes knockback, target bleeds when moving. Pig sticker, 20% to critical adjacent allies, add percent. Nice. Oof, not so nice. The bear cannot get to Gunnulf. It can get to Bastion, but it would have to walk through this shit. That guy can get to gun off, but he doesn't go till way later. And this will be a completely different map by then. You're gonna do armor break on that bear. This might seem crazy, but that's what you're doing. Because that bear's armor is nuts. It goes way later. Okay. Of course, I don't want that bear to be able to get to Gunnulf, so Gunnulf, you're gonna sit there and rest yet again. Nice. Nice! Nice! It's hitting so much damage here, that's great. Huh? Oh no, what happened to you? Warping? What? No, that's not good. Holy shit. Ouch. Okay, Hakon, you're worthless to me right now, dude. Just stay there, actually. Yeah, do that. Okay. Yeah, it still hurt, but that's okay. Ooh, Alette. You can kill the bear. That bumps the slinger up. Which bumps that guy. Gunnulf gets to go before him. Okay, kill that bear. Bear was almost completely neutralized. Uh-oh. Let's down. Fucking A. Whatever. Damn it. Holy shit, now Petrus is being warped. Son of a bitch. you doing? Damn it! You weren't supposed to do that, you asshole. Okay. I have a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work. This thing's gonna die. Wait. No, it's no longer bleeding. Shit. So that means I need Petrus to kill it. Or no, Trigby has to kill it. Then this guy gets to go unless Petrus can get to it. Which he can. Alright, Trigby, this is a waste of damage. Kill that thing. Fuck! I didn't think of that, of course. You kill the Stone Singer, the Slinger gets bumped up, and now Petrus, who was gonna kill the... or do damage to this thing, can barely do jack shit. Fuck. That was stupid of me. Oh, reinforcements. I could, but at this point it would just clog up the works. Well, I can't use Gunolf's roundy effect because they're not within position to do it, and I can't kill her because if I kill her, the same thing that happened before with Trigby and Petrus will happen here, where I want Bastion to go in front of her so that his 14 can kill her 14. Whereas if I kill this one, that one gets bumped up and can attack whoever. So, again, Gunolf, you're just going to rest. Why can you only do 9? What? Can't kill it? Hang on a second, dude. You have 14 strength. -1 to strength. You have 14 strength. She has 14 strength. You can only do 9. I'm not catching why that is. Blackfish. -5 strength attack. What? Oh, shit. Wait. Blackfish +5 doesn't tell me. Okay. I guess the blackfish is nerfing his strength a little bit. Fine. Just do whatever you can. Well, we only lost Alette. Everybody else is pretty banged up. And at this point, I don't think we really... Like, the point of going through the waves is to get that trinket reward at the end. But I don't think it's worth it at this point. We're almost done with the fight, right? Like, we're almost done with the combat portion of the game, I'm thinking. It's not worth it. Maybe not almost finished, but it feels like the world's gonna end. What the fuck's the point of a trinket? That's what I'm saying. Alette has been injured. Over now. Zephyr says, sometimes I have to wonder about humanity. We're barely holding the walls, and all the clans can manage is to rob and kill each other. Captain, my menders need more protection on the walls. Petra says, you have as many... Wait, is he still warping? What's going on? You have as many men as we can spare, Valka. The rest are in the streets. Arborong isn't worth saving if only killers and thieves remain. Hey, look at you. You realize that whoever is put in charge of the walls may be in serious danger. Putting the Horseborn to work. You know they're not being used otherwise, are they? We got Menders busy. Petrus's guards are busy. Let's do it. I don't know what kind of success they're going to have, but let's do it. 1 or 2? Yeah, I'm going with 2. You send a messenger to gather Skathek and as many Horseborn as he can command. They look confused, but understand the weight of the situation. You leave them amidst dubious Menders. Maybe the language barrier will be a bit too strong there. Oh, alright, so Menders did not preclude us from outskirts. Let's go check out the outskirts, even though I'm sure it means another fight. Part of the city smolders since the riots, matching the mood in the lower rings. Supplies are scattered, impossible to tally or portion since the funeral. Hoarding seems necessary for the future, and you're afraid other clans in Arborong will feel the same. If nothing else, we should set the precedent from here on out, Alio suggests. Combine and ration the remaining food tightly, send armed forces to pillage what they can from other clans, encourage everyone to fend for themselves. Let's combine and ration, that's the most prudent thing. Sending armed forces is basically like becoming a warlord. And encouraging everyone to fend for themselves feels like throwing your hands up. Right? That's like the Denethor way. Flee for your lives! Combine and ration the remaining food tightly. Trust overcomes. Some are relieved to place that burden on you. Others insist on keeping a watchful eye on the stockpile. Oh, so we got some more time. Phew! Okay. Said your goodbyes at the funeral, 96 hours. Rations, dwindling supplies, 36 hours. Fought off, warped at the walls, 48 hours. So what would happen if I would have gone to the outskirts first instead of the Menders? I've been fucked. Another 7 days for Arborong. Does that mean we go back to the hole now? Got more time for finishing extra waves of the fight. Maybe. Ravens swear they see figures lurking from the corners of their eyes and hear the whispers of dead family members. Some accuse the corpse of Juno. Others, the ominous pillars that have been rising on the horizon. The dredge Godstone, Ivan tells them. Check this out! That's awesome. It's like a bellower, like a cinder stuck in the rock. Rises like teeth from the hungered wolf's maw, Spar sings. He's singing in his pirate voice. He shouldn't be singing about wolves, he should be singing about sharks and beasts of the sea. Swallows, brave men in the bright doom star. An old song from before the gods died. Fitting, ambling through tall pillars like teeth, an obsidian forest wreathing the great black godstone. If If my mother appears, I'm ending things here and now. Holy snarls. Make a joke at his expense. Encourage everyone to toughen up. Ask Ivan if he can do anything to help. To help what? Like morale? Ivan's not the kind of dude who helps morale at all. Let's encourage everyone to toughen up. Dredge Godstone. Is that this thing? Unless your actual mothers and sisters start thrusting spears at us, keep your delusions to yourself, you threaten. The Ravens don't take it kindly, but get your meaning. Morale decline. Hey, we've been down here for 2 weeks and we've got great morale. That's pretty damn good leadership. It's kind of crazy that we have great morale down here. This is perhaps the last Godstone we'll see in these games.
We push on, despite hope being lost, along with Juno, to something black and heavy ahead. Did the Dredge build Godstones of their own, or
They
is
did,
this something else?
and hope is not lost yet, Ivor.
You jerk in terror at Juno's voice in your head, and her hand lightly squeezing your shoulder. She breathes softly. Well done. You can put me down. Nerves get the best of even the bravest. Stop! Blurts Folka. Not another step. She pushes her way to Juno. You died. Not another damned step till you tell us what is happening. All of it. A chorus of voices concur, echoing off the pillars themselves. Wait a minute. In combat, we've already seen Juno get knocked down and rise back up. Would the party of ravens really be that weirded out by this? Juno sags upon her staff. She looks at Ivan, but his stare is leagues from here. All will be well, she starts, but jerks back from Folka's spear point at her neck. No magic tricks, Folka hisses. Let's step in before things spiral out of control. This is too weird. You knock Folka's spear aside, but Juno interjects. You're right, Folka. It's time you all knew. That's just unconscious? Okay. I suppose so. Oh, right. Right. Because when you lose a character to that form in combat, they're only injured. They're not killed. You're right, Max. You're right. Oh, boy. Exposition dump. Here we go.
This will be more easily shown than told. The Valka were the first to discover a world within our world. The inner Earth, with its own lands, people, and sun. A source of power far greater than our own. Ivan was the leader of the Valka, brilliant, born with a mind devouring itself. I studied in secret to heal those wounds, and in time, we grew to love each other. But meddling with minds is forbidden, for reasons already clear to you. The council sentenced me to death. They agreed to spare Ivan the same fate if I went willingly. So I did.
Ooh.
When Ivan discovered what had happened, he carried my body to the White Tower. In his grief, he drained the Black Sun of its energy, hoping to restore my life. The sun fell from the sky, ripping chasms through both worlds. The serpent slithered out from its shattered egg, half-born, and the darkness within spread. I had become the new vessel for its power. When we reach the White Tower, and Ivan releases my energy, the sun will move again, and the darkness will return to where it belongs.
Okay, so some of that we already sort of knew. An artsy exposition dump, no kidding. Some of that we already sort of knew, right? We knew that Ivan and Juno loved each other. or at least had strong feelings for each other. We knew that Juno had been killed, and Ivan took her body and resurrected her, or tried to. The very first place that you visit when you leave Strand is Ridgehorn. That's where you find Ivan and you leave Juno's body. So Ridgehorn is the gateway into the inner Earth, right? Or one of them. So presumably he had just come back from the inner Earth and busting the sun, the interior sun. That's why all the dredge started coming out, I guess. Was the serpent inside of the sun? Is that the egg that cracked? So in 2, when Bolverk was having visions of Bellower staring at the orb and the tower, he was viewing Bellower viewing, presumably, Ivan busting the sun. Huh. So now I'm assuming if we killed Juno, if Juno sacrifices herself at the tower, it should fix everything? What the fuck, Ivan? Selfish bastard. He's ruined the entire world. For his girlfriend? It's crazy. As Juno releases her grip over the caravan, the images fade. Presumably he didn't know that would happen, I guess, or else he wouldn't have risked it. I mean, that'd be crazy. Maybe he's just a supervillain. Juno says, Ivan carried me all the way back to Ridgehorn before he could go no further. That's where Hakon's warriors found us. They understandably believed I was dead and left me there. Ivan lived still, if only barely. By the time he awoke, the Varl had taken him most of the way to Einertoft. When I realized what had happened, I traveled by ship down the river to meet Ivan at Zegerholm, but the Serpent's chasms prevented this. I believe you know the rest. Okay. I'm trying to remember the very first words of the game of Banner Saga 1, when your party's walking into Strand. They say something like it's been some number of days since the sun stopped moving. So the sun stops moving, presumably when Ivan busts the sun, the interior sun. Busts the interior sun, the sun stops moving. And so then from that time on, it's him walking back to Ridgehorn with Juno's body, while you're walking to Ridgehorn from Strand. And the dredge started showing up right around then too, right? So they started evacuating the inner Earth when the sun was destroyed. I believe you know the rest. Okay. I'm certain you have many questions. I will answer them clearly. She waits patiently for your reply. This goes all... Wait, but the gods had died before all of this, right? We're not responsible for the gods having died. That's something separate that happened. This goes all the way back to the time of the gods? Juno says, this can become long and complicated. I'll keep it simple. The Loom Mother first discovered weaving, and with it created this world and those living on it. The other beings in the tapestry, other gods, reacted in many different ways. Some wanted to learn weaving, and they took the creations she made and changed them, forming Varl and Horseborn. One god became jealous. He took mankind, reshaped them into dredge, and hid them within the world to grow and torment the other creations. When the Loom Mother learned of this, she became furious. As she had discovered creation, she had also unwittingly created death, and accidentally killed the jealous god in anger. The other gods were terrified. They had never imagined not existing. They turned on each other out of fear. The gods died, but their creations continued on. Oh, so the gods died hundreds of years ago? Eons ago? Who knows? Sounds like it all happened very early on after the dredge were created. The Valka were the Loom Mother's favored few. She taught them weaving. Ivan and I are descendants of those first people. What does the serpent have to do with any of this? Juno says, I'll admit, even I was uncertain until recently. The easiest way to understand it is to imagine an egg. The serpent's egg was made inside this inner earth. A black sun mirroring our own. Okay, it was inside the egg. Got it. Inside the sun. Within it, a serpent would grow slowly over the ages. It was put here to eventually swallow the Loom Mother's creations. A cruel trick to destroy them in secret. When the black sun fell to the earth, it cracked. The serpent and its power spilled out well before its time. Who put the serpent there? The Loom Mother did? That's kind of cruel. Ivor says, everything happening now is because the petty grudges between the gods? Maybe one of the gods put it there. Juno says, in a way, Ivan unwittingly did us all a favor. If the serpent had grown to full size, well, at least as things are now, there may be a chance to reverse it. Every time they switch views, there's a pitch change in the music. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's very faint. When you're with Juno, it's a little bit high. It's like a nah, and then you switch over to Ivor, and it's like yeah. It's almost like a Doppler shift. It's kind of sound. I'm not exactly bursting with gratitude at the moment, says Ivor. See that? Did you hear it? Juno says, understandable. It happened again. She waits patiently for your reply. If the dredge were taught by the Valka, why are they attacking us? Okay, listen for it to switch over again. Did it. The Stone Singers believe we have betrayed them, Juno says. Early on, we discovered that the Black Sun was a far greater source of power than our own. After the worst of the Great Wars, everyone believed the Valka utterly defeated the dredge. In truth, we offered them peace. In exchange for use of the sun's power, we showed them how to flourish within their own lands and create more of their own kind. Ivor says, so you created the Stone Singers. Juno says, in a way, we only shared knowledge. It has always been a difficult question of how much control to exert. Juno says, but now they believe we caused this destruction on purpose. They think that we wish to wipe them out, and like anyone would, they fight back. They are scared and frenzied and will not listen. We have failed them as much as we have failed everyone else. I've heard enough. What now? Juno says, now we return to the source of the power. I am not dead, but neither am I alive. This energy within me was stolen. Ivan will place me within the Black Sun. The celestial spheres will circle again. The darkness will be absorbed. Without that, the serpent will wither. What happens to everything that's warped? Like the whole world is warped at this point. She suddenly looks very tired, but tries to smile. To be trapped within the sun? Juno says, I have come to terms with it. And now you know everything. Make sure Ivan does what is right. So this all happened because Juno felt bad that Ivan has kind of a crazy brain, and she tried to study mind control to see if she could help him. That's the whole reason that this all happened. It's nuts. This is the dredge god that the Loom Mother killed. An enormous bell hangs from the carved stonework. Even untouched, it hums with a strange, deep resonance. Alfrun says, the sculptors built this godstone to themselves. They raised bells made of those who have passed. They raise bells. It's said that a part of them lives in the sound of these bells, and they can visit their ancestors this way. Spar crosses his arms. That would explain the spooks. The stone singer approaches the godstone, hands up, shaking his head in warning. He seems to diligently avoid touching anything. At the Godstone's center is an enormous bell. Oh, an enormous bell dwarfs the others. Smaller chimes hanging throughout. The bell's handle calls to you on a primal level. Are you thinking of ringing it or kissing it? Spar asks. I wouldn't do either. Oh, man. Introduce as much as possible. It's because the gods are assholes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Leave it. Don't do it. Guess you can afford a fight. I can't really afford a fight, but would I know that a fight would ensue? Role-playing it? What would Ivor do? The bell's handle calls to you on a primal level. Primal level. I don't know. What does that mean, a primal level? Gods are dicks. The people that follow the gods are dicks. The treasure dicks and the Velkar dicks. They're all dicks. Dicks, you're all dicks. Tommy Vercetti was right all those years ago. I think we'll leave it alone. I mean, primal level makes me think, oh gosh, I don't know if Ivor could not pull this. But then Spar's right there saying, don't do it, you stupid jerk. Dicks for everyone. Banner Saga is the agent. Ivor's been around so long, I think his wisdom would win out. Leave the bell alone. I can hardly think of a worse idea, you reply, stepping away. Curiosity weighs on you for a short while until the caravan separates from the Godstone. Oh my god, we're resting. I don't believe it. I mean, do I dare rest? We have 6 days. I'd need 3 for everybody to be fully healed. If I rest for 2 days, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people go back to full health, and Ivor and Bercy only have 1 point of strength. Don't actually rest because we have no time. Really? Not even 2 days? I mean, I know we gotta move fast, but would we not rest for 2 days? Let's talk to Oli. I think we might end the play session here, since we're at a good stopping point. You find Oli at the edge. We already ran out of time once. That's true. That's true. But that seemed... Was there an alternative where we could have possibly not run out of time the first time around? If we had made our decisions correctly throughout the game to that point, Arborong would have had more time calculated for it, and they could have made it to the tower in one stretch of time. You find Oli at the edge of a light, staring at the Godstone. Ivor says, mind if I join you? Hard to find space around here. Oli says, just keep your voice down. That vicious, wrinkled fiffle won't share any of his drink, and my head hurts. I guess he's talking about Spar. In the distance, Spar takes a moment from lazily tuning his Langspiel to throw Oli a wildly inappropriate gesture. Ivor says, ran out of your own brew? Oli says, lost my flask when that whale thing shattered the frozen ocean. You hear the things coming out my mouth? Sober is no way to live, Ivor. Oli stares blankly into the distance. What's your drink of choice? Oli says, what's yours? Yak's milk? Who cares? Ah, never mind me. You know how some men can't handle their drink? I can't handle being dry. It makes my head hurt. Ivor says, that seems like a problem. He says, never has been before. We want to take in all this majesty clearly. I haven't been this sober since I was 13, locked up in a Borsgard cell. He gets a faraway look in his eye. Oh, he seems like he's gonna wax nostalgic now. Rome's my poison, to answer your question, he says. Believe it or not, I can't even throw these axes worth a damn, dry as I am. Get a few drinks in me, and I see bright ribbons in the air. Iris says, wait, you see lines of light? This is damn right, showing me exactly where the axes are going to go. Usually I keep that sort of thing to myself, but what's the point? He's got a little bit of weaving in him, huh? Mending, rather. Oli, I think you may be spell weaving. Yeah, let's talk to him about it. Oli straightens his back as if startled. He says, what are you talking about? Ivor says, like the menders do. Oli says, weaving? Like this knittinger who farts lightning and raises the dead? But only when I'm drunk? Ivor says, and you're just using it to throw things better. Oli erupts into laughter, loud enough to make even Spar frown. What a time to be alive, eh, Varl? I'll drink to that. Oh yeah, I've got my my mead horn from Spar. Maybe I should just give that to Oli. He says, don't tease. Pass Oli your mead horn, and his hands shake as he gulps from it greedily. Oh, good. Oli says, Oli the Spellweaver. My mom always said I was special. Maybe you're not as bad as they say, Varl. Ivor says, who says that? Oli says, just take the victory. Morale improved. Went from great to really great. Alright, we're going to leave it at this. Oh, actually, should I do any promotions? God, really? I can't rest? I'll do promotions next time. That's fine. But this is where we'll leave it for now, everyone. Thanks very much for joining me on this unusual Saturday stream. Managed to get in actually a little over. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours, 3 hours 35 minutes, so a little bit longer than our usual Thursday streams, since I don't have to be at work tomorrow. Thanks very much, everybody who's hanging out in the chat tonight. It's been fun. Those of you catching up on YouTube, thanks for doing so. Join me next week. I don't see any reason why I won't be able to stream on Thursday this coming week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see everyone there. Until then, take care, and I'll see you around. Good night, Publican. Night, Jeza. Night, Metro. Max. I think that's about everybody that I've got here. That's my whole group now. Slow Cool. Thomas, if you're still about. I don't think you're about, but farewell to you as well. Flick Chris was here earlier. Thanks very much. All right, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you next week.